Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, the UDA party expelled Senator Gloria Orwoba from the UDA party, and they have also gone further to try and replace her from her position as the nominated senator with someone from Bungoma. By the way, we are experiencing power blackout, and it's so much disturbing. So just bear with the situation. But the issue is that just get the message. I think it is going to help in this discussion. So Senator Orwoba is being replaced by someone from Bungoma County, Consolata Wabwife Wakwambumbi. That is the person replacing the senator. So the process is going to go on, and I know this case is going to be in a court. It will be just like the Osoro case. Osoro was nominated by ANC party, and through the nomination, when ANC expelled him from the party, he was working in the pocket with a court order that really kept him for the entire time. So yes, they might kick out Orwoba from the party, but really taking that position would not be a walk in the park, because there will be cases which will keep Orwoba in the Senate. I think she's focusing on something in Kisi, and maybe a woman rep or something to that. And so she has nothing to lose going forward. But political implication. Number one, what made UDA party to kick Osoro from the party? So not Osoro. What made UDA party to kick Gloria Orwoba from the party? Number two, consequences on ground. That is the question we will be asking here. First of all, before we deal with the issue of the reason why she was kicked out from the party, the consequences on ground. Orwoba now is not in UDA party. That means she is free to support another side. The question is, who replaced her? Someone from Bungoma. So look, this was a position dished out to Kisi, and this is the Gusi Nation. And now they're taking it to Western region, Bungoma. What will someone like Osoro tell the people on the ground? Why should we support William Ruto? And why is it that one of our own, when she was kicked out, she was replaced by someone from another region? Look at that. So I think it is going to be very hard for someone like Osoro to survive and convince people that indeed UDA is the party to go with or to have. I am sure even where Osoro is as of now, he's having a hard time thinking on how he will explain to the people about this. Because the best thing would be then for them to look for another person within that county to replace Senator Gloria Orwoba. Now, the reason why the senator was kicked out of UDA party. The main reason, number one, it is when she went to the airport to join other leaders who are receiving Fred Okengo Matiang'i when he came to this country, then the politics that followed after that. Remember, she was in the airport receiving Matiang'i with other leaders. This is what might have angered William Ruto and order the removal of Senator Gloria Orwoba. There is another reason why Orwoba is being kicked out, and I want us to look into that. But before we go deep into that one, I have a quick and a very humble request. For those who are watching this channel and you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to our discussion. Now, the UDA party would want to have people like Silvanus Osoro, people who are just yes, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. People who even support and defend the corruption in the government. Do you remember the story about Kenyans being recruited for jobs abroad, which turned out to be a scam? Gloria Orwoba was among the senators who questioned the National Employment Authority under the CS Alfred Mutua as far as the recruitment of Kenyans for jobs abroad was concerned. In fact, even Kenya was removing our citizens from Iraq. They were rescuing them and bringing them back to the country. But imagine during the recruitment, they are Kenyans who are recruited to go and work in Iraq at the same time. Now look at that. She questioned that. Then the issue of paying, then you don't have that job. When Alfred Mutua was in the Senate for the grilling on this, Orwoba was very clear, and I know the state did not take it lightly because it is State House that seemingly might be in this scam issue. Forget about Alfred Mutua. Alfred Mutua is just like Mithika Linturi, who was used in the saga of fake fertilizer. Now, we have Mutua here, who is carrying the burden of State House again, almost on the same issue. She questioned this, and I'm sure the government was not happy with her move to question Alfred Mutua.
The National Employment Authority has been ahead of this. I have heard the Cabinet Secretary saying that government is not an agency. I have heard him saying that government is not in charge of, recruiting or giving people jobs. Then my question is, what is the role of the National Employment Authority? And if we can be given the role of the National Employment Authority in relation to this recruitment drive. Chair, I ask this because when I partnered with the National Employment Authority, including the posters that he has said and the videos, which are there, yes, they are there, in partnership with the National Employment Authority, it is that authority that is vetting the agents. It is that authority that is also vetting what you have heard him saying, the job orders. It is that authority that will be able to tell you that government has a bilateral agreement or does not have a bilateral agreement with certain countries. Chair, this weekend, and maybe I'm wrong, the Cabinet Secretary is here, he can now correct that. Those 60 people who have traveled out of this country have gone to Iraq. We have this same government rescuing people from Iraq. So my question is, what is the role of the National Employment Authority? Because they cannot also sit and say that their role is just to regulate and give licenses, yet they are the same ones who are also posting jobs on their websites. They are the same ones who are also endorsing some of the agents who I see here who have conned Kenyans. We need to get clarity so that us as legislators and representatives of the people can be able to do our work the way we are supposed to do. Finally, Chair, as I submit.
The last one. And
yes, you know, Chair, I'm the statement holder, and I'm very passionate about this because you can see now they want to start frightening me.
Yeah, the others also.
Telling me they are going to remove me as a senator, you know, because I'm playing my job. That one, I bring it on. Chair, let me say this. We have an agent. We have many agents. The one that I can point out, because I have had an interaction through the people who came to my office. This Global Face Human Resource Chair, which I'm glad Waziri Mutua has actually said that he's not sure if we are talking about the same person. You see, this is the drama that we subject Kenyans to. Global Face Human Resource has a director by the name Festus. Whether Omwamba or Omambia or whatever, it is Festus, they are aware.
Am I allowed to do a point of order?
Chair,
because as words in my mouth.
Chair, I have to. He can respond. He has an opportunity to respond.
Yeah.
All a minute, let her finish.
Yeah.
She's just about to finish.
Chair,
can you tell the truth, because this is the House of Records?
Yeah.
Tell the truth. You don't have to lie to the gallery just because there are cameras.
I will be held accountable for every word. And Chair, you have seen me sitting here and listening to including the false claims that the Cabinet Secretary has brought to distract this committee. So he should also allow me to speak so that he can clarify. The same way I'm going to clarify to the people of Kenya that I am not involved in any. I have no business in this country, Chair. So, Chair, I want to ask, in his submissions that we have in writing, they have said that they are only aware of one Festus Omwambia. The spelling is a mistake between a W and an IA. That is the only difference that we have. Otherwise, the company is the same, the individual is the same, but the Cabinet Secretary is trying to come to this committee to tell us that, okay, maybe if you're talking about the Festus with an IA, that one we don't know. But us, we know the Festus with a WA. Chair, at the end of this inquiry, because I've seen Mr. Festus here, I've seen his photos out there, it is the same Festus. And it is the same company that is calling people. And they are still licensed. So I want to ask this question to the Cabinet Secretary and to the Director General of National Employment Authority. Because it's no longer a game. We are playing with Kenyans' lives. It's not about a game of WA or IA. It is about people getting conned, people committing suicide. It's about families being broken.
Okay.
And you cannot come here to tell us that the Festus you're referring to is an IA and our Festus is a WA. It doesn't matter because at the police station, his fingerprints are taken and his fingerprints are the same. So we want to know that the National Employment Authority is safeguarding Kenyans from rogue agents, not this drama.
Now, thank you so much for listening to me up to this far. And I don't know your views, but please let us meet in the comment section to continue with this discussion.